You get a call from the police saying that your tenant's dog just attacked the postal worker or the neighbor. That ever happen?
Your thing says, what do you do? And so what did I do, you mean?
Yeah, what do you do? You get that call.
Man, you guys, so I got this house over at South Park. Who's got houses at South Park, right? And I got this tenant in there. She works, she's a maid, I think. You know, it's an $800 rent house back in the, early 2000s. I get a call from Jim Adler's office. Now, everybody knows the Texas Hammer. Well, it's not really Jim. Who knows who Jim Adler is? Who doesn't? So he doesn't practice law. He's a lead generation person.
Really good one.
He spends $25 million a year advertising, and he doesn't try cases. He farms them out and gets paid for the leads. So somebody called me and they said, I need your information for your liability insurance because this happened. And I just threw it out there to see what he would do. I said, I'm sorry, I don't have liability insurance on that house. Click. Never heard from him again. But sure enough, this mail carrier person found an attorney to take it on, contingency. So here we go. We're going to court. We're doing a deposition. We're doing a mediation. Good grief. Dog bit the mailman. Dogs are supposed to bite the mailman. So here's the best part. There's no dog on the lease. They have no permission to have a dog, and they didn't even sue the tenant. They didn't bother to sue the person that owned the dog. They sued the landlord.
They want a lottery ticket.
Ain't a whole lot you can do about it. I think I gave them $3,000. But I saved 20, winning to win.
Legal fees.
But I changed my MO. So I now have a way of dealing with these attorneys that come after us. Do I have time to talk about this?
Let's go for it.
So if an attorney calls me with a problem.
Any attorneys in the audience? No?
Well, I'm telling the truth, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
So if an attorney calls me about an issue, I tell them, I'm not mad. I understand you're doing a job. I need to do some research. Or maybe we got a letter, right? If I get a letter, I do the research, I get my data together, and then I call them. I make sure they understand there's 3 sides to every story. Is everybody familiar with the 3 sides of a story? Yes? My side, your side, and the truth, and the real story. So, and they always laugh and chuckle and go, I know, my clients are sometimes crazy. So I say, depending on the situation, usually it's not valid, right? I'll say, if I'm wrong, I'm the first person to get out my checkbook because fair is fair and right is right. But if I'm not wrong, I'll spend $100,000 to save $5,000. I said, I will never, ever settle. I will never, ever capitulate. I'm not mad. I understand you got to do your job. I am not mad at all. But right is right and wrong is wrong, and this is not right, and I'm never going to settle ever. And not one time have they followed through since I've done that. Don't know.
That's your strategic deterrence in letting them know that
But
you're not an easy lottery.
I'm not lying either. I'm not going to settle. I'm just not going to do it. Because right is right. And if I don't settle, then the next one that calls, I can say, let me send you the record of the $120,000 I spent, and I could have paid $10,000. And they never have since then. Because we got 700-800 tenants. How many times do you think I get a call from a lawyer? Once a quarter, probably. Something stupid. I love Europe because when you go to Europe, if you do something stupid, they go, you did something stupid. Have a nice day. In America, they go, we need to protect you from your own stupidity or you can sue us. So I pretty much just stand up to them and tell them that's what I think.